Oh, hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama Media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fact check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Anyways, we are here to do the work of God. And the work of God is to talk about some of the trending issues in our showbiz space, to provide some solutions to some of the problems that we have on our hand. And if you are here, I invite you to be a part of it. Oh, I didn't close my my button. Next time, close my button. I don't like that. Okay, I have to struggle to still close it. I'll close it anyways. Let me just continue to do what I have to do. Chairman is seated. Man like Sam. Today he'll be telling us why Nigeria would wait for Mohbad to die before they will trend his songs, keep him on the charts, and all the things that we are seeing. Some of us, we still are not sure why it should happen like that. Sam, so you're welcome.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you can take this up to start. Why is Mohbad now topping charts, getting more Instagram followers, more subscribers? Those who are following him now, what are they looking for?
Brother Sammy, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
And first of all, I want to say congratulations on your appointment as the manager. Yeah, it's a good news.
Good.
So back to Mohbad. Okay, what people fail to understand was before he passed away, Mohbad wasn't that popular.
He wasn't popular.
He wasn't popular like that.
He wasn't popular.
In fact, his song, knew his song, but never knows. They didn't know who Mohbad actually is. So when he died, they're like, oh, so is this the same guy that sang this song? So it's not as if he was popular like that before he died. What drew people's attention to him was when the video of the bullying came out and people saw that, oh, this guy was actually maltreated in a way that is not fine. So I think what happened with Mohbad after his death is, I don't know, maybe I should use the word sympathy or empathy or something, like due to the cause of his death played a huge figure or a huge factor in his views after his death. The way he died, what happened during when he was alive, the bullying and the rest, those are the things that played major role.
But I hear Nigeria media, including the videos, I hear they have been around, people were seeing it.
If I think the media house is not we should not blame. They should be the last person to be blamed.
Because they are now talking.
I think
That's what I'm saying
the first people.
those who are banning Naira Marley and his artists, they knew, they had all this information
about the bullying.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That for me, I won't blame the media house first. The first people I will blame are the police force, because
who reported to the police force that they didn't take action?
I don't know. I think one of his group members or something. They filed reports several times and they didn't do anything. So if the police are not coming to help, then what can the citizen do? They can't take laws into their own hands. They are just hoping that okay, the police they will do what is necessary, and they didn't come up. They didn't show anything. It is now that he's dead. They are now showing that they are concerned or whatever. It's too late. So the media, I won't fault the media to some extent, because the Mohbad himself did his best. The video was going on, was viral on social media at some point on Instagram. You saw it. Everybody saw what was going on. Fine, some people didn't pay much attention to it when he was alive, when he was alive and the video was circulating. People didn't pay much attention to it, but the police force, they are aware, because I got to know that he filed several reports to them about the bullying and stuff, but they didn't do anything. And now I'm hearing the story that they said they would investigate within the police force to know why he submitted such letter and no action was taken. So the media, there's nothing they could. For me, there's nothing they could do. They can't do more than what they would have done when he was alive. But why Mohbad is blowing up now, I would say is the circumstance that surround his death. You know, a bit of pity party came into play, was very much influensive in what is going on right now. And another agenda I saw online was the fact that Nigeria says, you know what, we are going to stream his song, not because of Mohbad actually, but because of his child. We want to stream the song, so at least the royalties will go to the family, so they can take care. But
have they checked his back end to see who is going to make all this money?
We all know that the money is going to go to the Malian records, but they are hoping that maybe the police will step in also to help the family take whatever belongs to the. So the thing is, some way, these are the narrative that is going on online. People are saying, okay, we want to stream this song, let us stream his song, so that the royalties, at least there's something they're going to use to take care of the family. But they've forgotten that he signed a contract with the Malian records and under Malian records. I want to believe that the police will do the needful, and part of the investigation will be like, okay, whatever money he has with the Malians.
So the autopsy report is not out.
They are done, but we've not heard anything. They just they're investigating, but the autopsy report didn't even last for 12 hours.
No, what I mean, they don't put it out based on the report they have. If they want to follow it up, I'm sure.
Yeah, because when they finish doing the autopsy, they let us know that they've done with the autopsy, and that.
So I'm sure it was after the hospital released a statement that when the body came,
yeah,
the body
was already dead. So there's a lot, and people are already saying that, you know what, I'm beginning to feel like Naira Marley actually didn't kill Mohbad, but he contributed to whatever that matters happened to Mohbad, because looking at the things, like a whole lot of things is now unveiling. The voice note from his wife is still there. There's a voice note they uncovered between him and his wife. It's still there. Like a whole lot is going on between Mohbad and his wife. It's still there. So people are like saying that, okay, it's there. It's on that. I you know, it is. I didn't really listen to you, but what I got from there was a guy that was having a little misunderstanding with his wife or something, and people were saying that even the wife used Mohbad money to buy a truck for his father, and they showed so a lot is going on that we can't actually, if anyone is quick to judge at this time, you might blame yourself. You just have to wait for the police to finish what they are doing. And see, even on Boomplay, I saw a post on Boomplay that he has like 700 million something. That's like how much he has gotten on Boomplay, like over 700 million. I was like, wow, this guy became popular after this. So it was more of pity party that just, you know.
Okay, Chamu, a quick one. Why do you also think Mohbad's after death experience is bringing all the positive results around his his artistry, or better still, around his career. But when he was alive, we didn't see all these things.
I mean, it's obvious. It's because of the circumstances surrounding his death, and it's not only him. Anybody who has died in a mysterious way or in a way that people suspect that there's something wrong, the person will obviously get something like this. So me, I'm not surprised that we are seeing that, and even BBC covered it, so it will contribute to it. I mean, after BBC's story, people will go and find out who the guy was and what he did and stuff. And I think his song, from what I have listened to, he's good. Just that I didn't even know him before this issue. So it's the same thing. It's like me also going to listen to his song because of the death and what people were saying. I think he was good, but for some reason he didn't get the chance to be out there like that.
Okay.
And
as in nobody heard him out.
Yeah, I think the exposure that he got wasn't enough based on what is happening now. Like I doubt people are just listening because he's dead and they want the family to maybe enjoy some royalties or something like that. Yes, that one may be a motivation, but I think his song is good, so people will listen anyway. If they discover that, oh, the guy, he was good, I mean, he did something good, like, so the songs are good, people will listen anyway. So and the end results will be that there will be royalties for him or the family based on the arrangement
that he had
with them. And as for him going topping chart and all that, it's obvious. It's because of the things surrounding the death. And I agree with you about the media. I think the media, they didn't do well. Why am I saying that? Based on the fact that there's no concrete evidence pointing to the fact that the Malian or the head of it did what happened. You are now at the point of even cancelling him all over the place. But at the time that he was bullying the guy, a lot of evidence available. You couldn't do things to save the guy.
Yeah.
You couldn't do anything to save the guy. Now that he's dead, you are trying to, I mean, now go after the guy that you suspect that he killed him. I think it's not fair, and the media, they should do better. What they are doing in Ghana, we call it in English, I can't pronounce it, so I won't even say it. But the first word will be is virtue something. But I can't pronounce the signal virtue. Like you are signaling that you are good.
Okay.
So it's like now they want to see that they protect the musician. They want people to know that they are in there to show that they will support anybody that you are bullying. No. They are not doing that. It's because the guy is dead, and some of them, yes, and in fact, some of them want to take their advantage of. We were the one calling for the justice for the dead and all that. I mean, it's not nice. I think there are so much evidence at the time that they could have done something.
So many things.
Yes, so yes.
Me later when the guy died, I was hearing bloggers posting videos, and he said this, and he said that. I mean, one day I saw a video of when he went to, I think, one of his friends' video shoot, and some macho men came there to sack him. Like, you got all these like things are out, and nobody talked about it.
Yes, at the time you didn't boycott the bully, the guy bullying him and all that. Now that he is dead, in fact, without even evidence to support the claim now. This is the time that you want to take action. I think they should do better. Okay. They should do better and stop the virtue signaling. I think I've been able to say it anyway.
Virtue signaling.
Sorry, Brother Sammy, I think if I want to blame, I want to blame. I will not even, the media might be the second. The people I'm going to blame are his colleagues, the celebs in the industry, because you are his, like, how will I put it? You are his colleagues. You don't tell me like
Yeah,
you don't see this stuff.
No. That is if he was telling them what he was going through.
Oh,
You know, all of us, it's not everything we say outside. We all come here, sit and smile and do things and go home. Our real problems are at home and not out there. You know, this profession is a profession of ego. So unless there is someone who really hears you out, unless there is someone who, you know, everybody has that
when
person.
you call for help, like you tell them
You
that,
have to
"Please,
tell
I
the
need
people,
help."
like, this is
For
my
them,
problem.
that's what they will do. You see, the police people, what you said is right. But the point is that if the media house, what they are doing now, if they were doing it then, police at that time would have taken action.
Intervene, yes.
sorry.
Yes,
Okay, but
yes.
but the reason why I just want to like stay on his colleagues.
yeah.
The reason why I want to stay on his colleagues is because they would have also come to his aid. See, no, we were here when we saw the video of Black Sheriff, and we are clamoring that everyone should check up on him. At that point in time, if I was like in the industry, I don't have to be close with Black Sheriff. I don't have to be a friend with. He's like a brother, like being concerned about another brother. So when he was alive, his colleagues, they saw this video. We have the gatekeepers. They are there. Gatekeepers are people that they can call him up and say what is going on. They are there. Nothing happened. It is now that he's dead. People are now posting his picture here, like right, left, center. I don't know. I'll call them out because I just feel like they didn't do well.
Okay.
They didn't do well.
All right, Nana, take it from there. Let's see what you also say about Mohbad's sudden rise in numbers. In fact, everywhere that there are numbers game, Mohbad is rising. Everywhere he's rising. Instagram, he's rising. YouTube, he's rising. Now, we showed you a screenshot of him
Billboard
topping
chat,
chats and so what is happening? What happened? Well,
It's sad, brother. It's sad and very, very unfortunate, but that's what is happening in the world today. Whether you like it or not, when you are struggling, when you are doing anything, like people will give you a blind eye. But the moment you fall, everybody gives you the eye that you are looking for. Like everybody pays attention to you. Everybody wants to sympathize with you. We don't have to blame people for it. I mean, as human as we are, no matter how busy we get, sometimes when you hear some of these news, you come to a standstill, think about it, you sympathize with the person, and then maybe some few days you get back to your normal duties, and then life moves on like that. I don't know how anybody can change it. I don't know. I don't want to say it is all hate or all pretense. Like that is life, especially in 2023 and going forward. That is how life has become, and it's about time we all accept it like that or admit the realities of life now. Because as Nana Reagan is sitting here, if I don't even die, and that's something $1 million that I'm looking for, if I get it, I mean, they will say I've joined occult or I've joined certain spirits, I've killed somebody, I've done this. But as I'm struggling, nobody is saying I've joined poverty spirits or anything.
Poverty Association. You've not joined Poverty Association.
No, nobody is saying I've joined poverty something occult or society or group, and so they know I should get out of it, or they know how they can help me and all of that. Nobody will say that. In fact, my struggles now, people are seeing it, but they are also busy. You can't blame them. People are thinking about themselves, like people are going about their daily. Yes, they are solving their problems. So if today Nana Reagan is no more, yes, Chemo will stop the YouTube whatever and sit there and cry small. Sammy Flex will stop hosting shows. He will cry small. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean he's pretending. He didn't laugh. Like when I hear such arguments, I get a bit sad because it is not entirely true. It is not entirely true that like people don't have time for the living, but they have so much time for the dead. And I mean, Charlie, it is life. When we are living, when you are alive and you are not sick, when I wake up, I believe that Chemo is going out. I am also going out. We are all focused. Like everybody is doing something.
Chasing our dreams.
We are all chasing our dreams. But the moment I hear that, Charlie, in chasing our dreams, my guy has fallen. Charlie, if you have that heart, you definitely sympathize with him or his family or anybody. So it's like that. It doesn't mean that when he was alive, I didn't love him. So people should understand. I understand the hate bit. I know definitely he will get some people that don't naturally they don't like him.
Yeah.
That will come out right now and come and chase clouds with his news.
Some
like
these happen.
you understand? Yes, people will tap into the trends, and in fact, the media that we are even blaming, that is the only reason why they are making news around him. It is because of the trend, the numbers. Now they know everybody wants to talk about it. Everybody wants to hear
what is happening.
Yeah, what is happening about Mohbad. So they will make no more news over there just to get their numbers and make whatever money that they want to make. In fact, his friends will be posting him and be making noise because they know when they post, they will get certain attention. It is very, very unfortunate that is the life we are all in now. Yeah, today, if somebody gets accidents now at YouTube and somebody videos it and go and post on social media, the number
another man feel important.
You understand? That's how people even feel important in our society today. Yeah. Like when you think about it, it's sad, but ask yourself, what can you do? Like what should the person do?
Nothing.
You can't do anything about it.
Nothing.
So we will encourage people to, show love whilst people are living and whilst people have good health. Yes, we will always encourage it. But some of these things, when it happens, I mean, things that they were supposed to do, like my brother was mentioning, police were supposed to intervene. The media was supposed to play a role. His close pals were supposed to take certain actions. They all didn't take it. Now the unfortunate thing has happened. What can we do? Talking and blame games cannot bring the guy back again to life.
True.
So let us all, pay last respect to him. Let us sympathize with his family. If the chance that he is stopping now is going to bring some revenue to his family, and I want to urge his label or whatever management or close friends that he was working with to do the honest thing at this point in time. That whatever revenues that they are going to make, especially within this period, they should if they have to split it, they should split it and
they should come clean.
Yes, they shouldn't. There should be transparency. There should be transparency that the family will know that okay, our guy deserves this. So if he has a child or he has a wife somewhere or he has somebody important that the person has to enjoy, you understand? Then they have to give the person those royalties or whatever revenue that they are making. They shouldn't just sit on it or wait for even a loved one or a relative to come and fight them for it. I mean, it will be very dishonest on their part for them to do that.
Well, we wish him well, and I think the last time I said it, I want to commend the police service in Nigeria. For the first time, I've seen an African country and the way the police service is being professional about this, going to the extent of even exhuming the body that has been buried to continue with the post-mortem. That alone made it for me. In fact, that did it for me because I was not too sure they were going to do it. But when I realized, Charlie, my go-to body, and I said, wow. That is so serious. And
but the body is so contaminated, they won't get anything good from it. Yeah.
So it will be cost 90.
Yeah, for me it will be cost 90. Because the guy neck was even broken. So what will be the conclusion? Was it broken by those who were carrying him, or before he died somebody did it to him? How are you going to get that one? And then the way they handled the body, it was cost 90 for them to even go for it, but at least I think they want to please the masses. They want to do something for them to know that they are working. But professionally, it was wrong based on the videos and based on how they handled the body before he was buried. It was cost 90 if you are going for any injury or something. Unless maybe you are looking for a poison or something.
Injury, are we not technically inclined to the extent that they would know when this injury was caused and how long this injury has been?
It will be difficult to know when it comes to injuries. Yes. Wow. And based on how they handled him, like if we were so sure that they didn't really mess up the body like we saw, then if we get an injury, we will know that okay, maybe he got this before he died. It was so quick. The time that it didn't I think about a day or so, and then they buried him.
That was his father. That was the father's.
It was so quick, so it will be difficult for you to say that okay, this happened when they were taking him to the burial distance, or he got this injury before that time. Like technically, it's impossible to do unless they were going for chemically something happened inside him.
Okay.
If not that, they are
physically, it will not make sense.
Yes.
But the body crowd might not
Maybe
be in a good
yes.
shape.
Yeah.
Charlie, it's sad. It's sad. And you see, that is why I keep saying, in this world, if you can protect yourself, protect yourself. Don't wait for someone to kill you first. Because that when you die, you are
gone. Yeah,
when you die, you are gone. Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I keep saying this. In this world, if you can protect yourself, protect yourself and don't do na. You could be a Kasa tia we acha next month. We are good. We are done, and you just have to move on with your life. And very unfortunate. Well, let's come back to Ghana, where the support Mohbad is getting. Kelvyn Boy is trying to get some here in Ghana, but he says Ghana people are not able to do it. They are not able to love this artist and that artist. Could that be true? There is a story that I would want to read. Look at Kelvyn Boy's face. Says Ghanaians can support more than one artist at a time. And the story reads, Ghanaian Afrobeat sensation Kelvyn Boy shared his thoughts on diversity and support within the Ghanaian music industry. He highlighted the changing dynamics influenced by technology and accessibility to music in an interview with MX24 TV. According to the Down Flat hitmaker, songs do not become hits as quickly as before because consumers are spoiled for choice and cannot be forced to consume one form of music by gatekeepers. I think that narrative, that table is turning, actually, because way back before, when I came into the industry, every song could blow up quickly. It hasn't happened lately, thanks to social media and all that. It is not like the ones that some gatekeepers are saying is the number one. The number one is on our phones. We can't force anybody to like or unlike something, he expressed. Now, he also highlighted another issue in the music industry, noting that Ghanaian fans tend to focus solely on one artist at a time. Citing the case of Nigeria, he argued that his focus on he argued that this focus, okay, I'm sure they focused. He argued that they focus on one artist and the comparisons this focus on one artist and the comparisons lead to stagnation in the industry and limit diversity in musical taste. The problem is we can't support several people at the same time. Nigerians are good artists. They support everyone equally as they do it. That's what we don't do. We don't support several artists at the same time. If Kelvyn Boy comes, yes, it will be Kelvyn Boy. We go take him, compare. People say, oh, it'll be this one. He stated. Kelvyn Boy's comment joined the wider debate on the state of Ghana music and industry and its growth relative to that of other African countries like Nigeria. Well, I think we get an import of what Kelvyn Boy is saying. Yeah. What Kelvyn Boy is saying is that at the moment, when it comes to the Ghana music industry, if we have Black Sherif, everybody should sleep. We are going with Black Sherif. When Black Sherif is done and another person comes, we take that person, everybody should sleep. You are not going to get people supporting Black Sherif at the same time and supporting a Kelvyn Boy at the same time or a Stone Boy. It is one or no other person. What Chemo will say, the winner takes all kind of mentality. First of all, is this happening? Why is it happening? And is the observation having any solution to give at the end of the day? If Kelvyn Boy is right, if we also confirm it is right, is there a solution to this and why is it happening? Nana, you are managing an A-listed artist in the person of Wendy Shea. What Kelvyn Boy is saying, can it be factual? Is it real?
It can only be factual or true depending on the kind of music business you are doing and how you understand and what you want to get from the people.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, I've said that many of our artists here in this country, they don't rate themselves for within the business.
They don't do what themselves.
They don't rate.
Rate, okay.
Yes, within, like, for business reasons. They rate for public conversations reasons.
So
Like,
see, they don't genuinely assess themselves. Like they are not genuine with their assessment.
some
So
of them
they will
are-
come and say, "I'm the biggest artist," but they know that they are not.
Something like that. You understand? Somebody will say, okay, now my song is the song trending, so I want to take 100K. But
Yeah.
genuinely, you know,
deserve
you don't
100K.
deserve 100K. But he want people to say or see him as the artist that charges 100K. So when even 30K is coming to him, he will
Throw
it away. When 50 is coming, he will ignore it. He wants the 100K so that people will just tag him as for this artist, he takes 100K and nothing else. When you do that, because if you are doing those charging or rating for business purposes, sometimes you can consider, okay, within the month I can take 50 and I'll get the same 100 or I'll get more than 100. That is business. But if you want it for just the conversation, you will look at, okay, if I take the 50 crowd, they will laugh, they will troll me on social media. They will say, oh, I don't charge big. They will say, oh, I don't do this. They will say, I don't do that. So what Kelvyn Boy is saying, it depends on some of these understandings that Ghanaians don't celebrate or Ghanaians don't support more than one artist. They do. In fact, go to Kelvyn Boy's back end of the recent song that he released.
Vero.
Yes. Go and check.
Is
Is it not same Ghanaians that are streaming his song? Amrado has just released Anansi. Is it not same Ghanaians that are streaming the song? What else do you need? If they are playing show, if they bill Kelvyn Boy right now at any shows, the same Ghanaians will go and buy ticket and go. So what sort of support? Like what are you looking? What do you
Explain
want?
the
from
meaning
them?
of support.
What we have defined the supporter. We are
Yeah,
tired. What else do you want? When the show is playing shows like almost every month, he has released songs, and when you check on the streaming platforms, you can't say Ghanaians are not streaming her songs. So maybe you want to be seen as that Ghana's poster boy. So if nobody is seeing you like that, or nobody is pointing fingers at you like that, then you think that, okay, they are supporting the other guy more than me. But if you want to do your business, if you want to do your music business, sit in your corner, win every day, it is achieved. You will get these same Ghanaians to support it. The only way we want Ghanaians to support our artists, or the artists want Ghanaians to support them, is to attend their shows, stream their songs, watch their videos on YouTube, and sometimes say good things about them, because it also motivates them to have the peace of mind to write.
True.
So if they are doing all these things for you, what are you talking about? And Kelvyn Boy cannot tell me that currently we don't have about 5 or more artists that are like level-headed or doing very well in the music space. We have more than 5.
He thinks no, though.
That is why I want to
If you
believe
listen
that
to how he's making the presentation.
he has that Ghanaian mentality or understanding of the music business. And a lot of our musicians are suffering because of that mindset. A lot of them, their decisions to release song, what kind of shows. Do you know that when it comes to events, we have limited events in this country, and some of our artists have also on top of that boxed themselves to just few events.
Promoters.
And this no trend and as event no the any ato so no ye friend be accommodate no. But there are other events that Uncle Betty are availing him for, and he will still get money and he will be living a normal life. He will be okay as a celeb. He will not do it.
Yeah.
He will not do it. Everybody is looking at playing VGMA, being on VGMA platform. Maybe a certain festival is coming.
Afrochella.
Maybe Afrochella is coming. If I'm not part of Afrochella, then I'm not part
Case
of.
closed.
Like what sort of understanding is that? When you can go to Sampa and they will pay you a certain amount of money. You can go to Bolga, you can go to, like Ghana is big. You can be collecting 50 from here. When you can, at the end of the year, within that 12 months,
you make good
you
money.
make good money more than somebody who is playing Afrochella. I'm telling you, if you want to put calculator and do mathematics, like business mathematics, you will be making more money. But you want to sit down and then, sit idle and wait for just one Afrochella or a certain big show that everybody has their attention, and then they will say, yeah, Charlie, also will do, he has arrived, yeah, Charlie, Kofo show, also Kahumbi. Ubetimi Kahumbi, come back deal.
You're boarding all right.
You're boarding all right, but come back deal. And that is the understanding me I see from Kelvyn Boy's comments. It is not as if Ghanaians are not supporting more than one artist, but he feels that ABA and Predo Donna, the names that is being heard, the name that is being mentioned is a certain artist and not us and not them.
And also,
that's
maybe they all came around the same time.
You understand? So if they are mentioned, I was not mentioning in a bedu cross, so say in reality they cannot even mention all of you at the moment. That is the truth, because when we say every artist should release songs on the same day at the same time, we will get one out of those many songs to trend ahead of others. People will fall in love with one or maybe two. So it is normal. It is normal everywhere, even in America, everywhere, Nigeria, cry, it is there. It is there. If today, Mohbad cry, may so Mohbad, and then one of them count Nigeria, everybody is sympathizing with Mohbad.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, if your artist be crap on them crowd, yeah, releasing project be on your support. But we are talking about Mohbad. So it is like that.
Yeah, we're not take so.
So just understand your business dealings and how you want to live your life. You want to live your life on the lips of the public, you go tired. Yes, they will always decide for you which show to go, which show not to go, what to wear, what not to wear, how when to release, which songs not to release. But that is not your part as a musician. Know your purpose, vision and and then you'll be making your money, you'll be fine. But if you want to live on their lives, every domo that's already they will come and decide for you. I'm telling you. They will come and decide for you. So I think that is his comment is born out of some of these things. They think that maybe they are mentioning too much Black Sheriff, everything Black Sheriff, everything Black Sheriff, everything Sarkodie, everything Shatawale, everything Wendy Shea, everything. No, it is not like that. You get people talking about Wendy Shea all the time. If Wendy Shea is not sleepy, and she will never sleep.
Ghana, wake up, Ghana. Wake up, and that's what I want everybody to know. Yes, Chamo, you can take it over from there.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, I think Nana has said a lot, and I agree with him. The thing is, the winner takes all idea in entertainment. Nobody can change it.
Okay. Nobody
can change it, because we can't listen to two songs at the same time. We have to play one first, followed by the other one. I mean, for him to even use Nigeria, I think it was a non-starter. He shouldn't have even mentioned it. He should have just generalized in the way he was doing. Because when we go to Nigeria right now, they have, if I'm not exaggerating, over 10,000 musicians.
They will have.
Yes. So how many of them
including those who are mainstream
now struggling down the underground artists and all that. How many Nigerian musicians can we mention now? Few. If we ask you how you just on top of your head mention 10 Nigerian musicians, you even struggle to get them. If you are not maybe googling or doing something. Even for those who are into the business, like if you call a guru in Nigerian music business and ask him mention 10 Nigerian musicians, he will struggle. Because there are some who are occupying the mind at the moment. There are few ones that the person can easily mention, and then he will then think about it and start mentioning them. But there are few ones that he will not even think about it. when you asked him,
You were just on top of
his head, he will be mentioning, and then those people will just he will exhaust that list, and then he will start thinking before others will come to his head. The answer is obvious. It's because those people are doing something that is sticking with people. It's in your mind. You can't even get rid of it. That's why sometimes I struggle when they say we don't support the artists or we don't do what. No, whatever you do will determine where you will be. Yeah. It's a hierarchy, competence hierarchy. Based on the things that you are doing, will place you somewhere within the hierarchy. Yes. And someone will be on top, someone will be at the bottom. Especially when it comes to business. And Nana Reagan did it so well. If you are not, you shouldn't just be looking at the names. No, for Kelvyn Boy, I think his argument was about the name, not even about the patronage and how you do your business. Okay. Based on the way he was saying things, it was just about the name. But he forgot that sometimes people can mention your names, but nothing coming out of it. It's positive. Yes. Yeah. So you can get the name. So he wants us to be doing what we will say Black Sheriff today. Tomorrow we shouldn't say Black Sheriff. We should say Kelvyn Boy. And then the next day we should say Sarkodie or what. How are we going to do that? And in fact, how do we determine how to even support them? Yeah. You say we should support you. In what sense? Define support. Because we have their song. Yeah. Go to the parties when they are performing. Go to the concert when they are performing. Okay. Stream their songs for them. Tell others about their songs. Okay. That's how they want it. So for the person doing that, what is his stake in this? What is the person going to get for doing that? Play your song, telling people to stream your song, going for parties or coming to your shows. What is in it for that person? The person, what it is in it for that person generally is about the feeling that they get doing those things. So if you can't give that person any reason to feel good about it, how are you going to get it? It's as simple as that. It's about how you market yourself, how you convince people to see you. It will be based on that they will also reciprocate. When we say that the Nigerians, when they come to your bar or wherever, they will order, or your party, they will order you to play Nigerian song and they will even pay you. For that person doing that, it's about pride, it's about the feeling, it's about those things. It's not for nothing. That person can be bold and feel good to say that, Whiskey, he comes from Nigeria. And that person will be proud of it. That's why he will pay the money for them to do that. Because when they go there, they don't mention any underground artist. They mention the bigger ones that we know already. Because they want to associate with what is good. So those musicians, they have sold themselves in a way that it is good to attach yourself to them. Yes. But not to the spirit. I know, right? But not to the spirit. So I think Kelvyn Boy should rather do the needful. People will. Kelvyn Boy is already even for him. I'm even surprised that he's saying this. I mean, it should be coming from him. Because he's lucky to be among those that we even mention most of the time. So I think there's no need for it. And generally, that's how it is. Kelvyn Boy can be on top tomorrow because of the songs, because of his marketing strategy, because of the team that he's working with. And he should be focusing on that and leave the rest to the people who patronize his product.
Okay. Do you know what is even more funny? By now, that a certain, category of artists or up-and-coming artists that dreams to be at the level of Kelvyn Boy. Yeah. By now, they'll be reading this and they'll be saying, they will
also be saying that they are supporting him,
Kelvyn Boy, but not them. It's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, Chemo, are you wrapping up?
Yeah. I think.
Okay, then Sam, you can also take over from there. And we are still looking at Kelvyn Boy, who thinks that the industry does not have enough space to support one or two artists for our business, but rather You have to go for some and kill some.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say I'm a bit. I don't use the word confused. But first, before I
Are you
go,
going to be confused again?
before I start, I want to, make a disclaimer. Like, it's not like Nigerian music industry is perfect. It's not perfect. I want to make that. I want to put that out there. It's not perfect.
Fact.
Pure fact. If not for anything, you've seen the case of Mohbad to start with. So now, where I'm confused is, if I can see him face to face, like I want him to like break down what he means by support. Which kind of support is he talking about? Because when you say support, he might be thinking of something different in his head, which is why I'm trying to pin where it's actually coming from. But let's just take it. Let us take it down. Let us make it interesting as much as possible. Now we are saying support. That the Ghana industry can't support more than one artist at a time. I want to be for or against in a way. For me, if I want to go for if I want to side him with the support he's trying to say, it's going to come from a case whereby how many upcoming artists do Ghanaian music industry produce yearly? I was asking myself that question, then I went to the internet.
Internet, they don't look good, I know.
I know, but no, it actually looked good in a way.
Okay.
I saw some names, and I'm actually shocked. I was asking myself that question, and this is the question I've been asking myself for a very long time. I saw Skyface, LaRusso, I'm coming.
Which award scheme is this?
Young. No, I just went
Somebody is trying
I just went online like young artists coming out of Ghana 2023, like doing that, and I'm seeing the name Young. There's another guy called Young Dems, Super Jazz Club. I don't know who that is, but these are names. Okay, so if you are saying support, like I was asking myself that how many a new artist comes out of Ghana every year. I think that is part of the support system. It might be saying, but I know very well. I'm just trying to make this agenda, but I know very well that is not where his mind is. My own mind, when he's saying the support, this is where my own mind is going through straight. Like how many young talents are we able to nurture from the system and put to the world to say? Is where I have my own issue with the support, which the internet has made clear that it's not like as if it's that bad. We are seeing some artists, some new faces that are making. We should not forget Olive the Boy. It's another nice name you can call. Olive the Boy. And I also saw some guy, I forgot his name. His name starts from Q, something like that. Very nice guy too.
Kojo Q?
It's not Kojo Q. Kwaz Miller or something. I've forgotten his name. But I saw it. I come across his music on YouTube yesterday. Fantastic music. So now back to Kelvyn Boy. You see, the fact is, everybody cannot win at the same time. No, everybody cannot win at the same time. It is the kind of mentality we have. In every music business, there is competition, right? But the competition should be a healthy one. Why am I saying that? Is because I don't know. I forgot who made that statement between my two brothers, but someone will say that we can't listen to two music at a time. A music will play before another music will come in. That's what I mean.
Especially when the speakers are at your left and your right.
Confusion.
So
if you're saying support, I think probably you use the wrong words for. Maybe he's trying to pass a message and you use the wrong words. Because if they are not supporting, Kelvyn Boy has achieved in his own part. He has done this year alone. That is its song. I've forgotten the title.
Down flat.
Yeah.
Oh, the song went viral. They were danced to it.
Yeah.
At that point, when the song was going viral, he didn't come out to complain that there was no support. He didn't come out to complain that there was no support. But now he's crying that there's no support because of what? I don't get it. He should not forget that at some point the Ghana music industry has also done something for him. So if you are seeing that there's no support, you are shooting yourself on the leg. Because the support you are seeing there is no support, you still come back later and ask for that support.
The support is what is on the ground.
It's on the ground. You made a beautiful song. If there's nothing, I can remember when Sammy did an editorial on the Vero. That you were checking everything that that a hit song needs to have in it.
Yeah.
You get my point? That is support. And you shouldn't compare. We just want to compare any small, like I'm tired. I'm tired of the comparison of the Nigerian music industry and the Ghana music industry. Like me, I'm tired. I'm even tired of hearing that. Like it's becoming annoying. It's becoming annoying because if you want to base your support on the Nigerian music industry, you should ask yourself the money they're pumping in there. We are not getting Sammy. But we should also be proud of ourselves that the little we are having, we are making impact with it.
Making good use of it.
We are making good use of it. Sarkodie is doing his store. Stoneboy is doing his store. If you like it or not, you will see some Ghanaians buying tickets.
Of course.
Is that not support?
Yeah.
So what is he saying? I don't get where it's coming from. Maybe he's looking for something else that we don't know. Maybe he's trying to push some agenda that is not coming out direct. Or maybe he's jealous of his colleagues. Let me put it that way. It's true because it can come from that. Maybe you are jealous of the fact that we are not right now. Black Sheriff. At some point, your song was on the lips of everybody. It was down flat. Now that shifted to Black Sheriff in a way, or it has shifted to Black Sheriff. Enter the studio and drop a new song, drop a hit. The support will come back to you. Now it is after Black Sheriff the problem is maybe the problem is he has seen a song that has probably made his own song go to the background, which is King Promise Terminator. That is not making you feel like we can't support one another because he's feeling like as the Terminator they be in that flat suit so they be at the same time. But right now we will drop your own down flat with the Terminator one enemies. We are terminating one enemies. They make how they feel saying at the moment he's out of the picture. So and that is not the case. No, my brother will say something about music business. Music business. At the point where the camera is not on you, what are you doing? At the time that the camera is not on you right now, what are you doing? What connection are you making? Have you thought it in your mind that even though King Promise has done a remix with this Nigerian guy, Young John, is it Young John? Yeah. Young John, yeah. He has done. Have you thought in your mind that make a talk sharp Black? We go fit take another remix come outside, make me and Black make it jump up. Maybe they want the. These are what are you doing right now? That because the camera cannot be on everybody at the same time. No. It cannot be on another at the same time. It will be on Sammy today, tomorrow to be on chat. Like right now, the camera small time now they my top. I know they complain support no day my head. Cause he did my top right now. So if right now it's small time no shift go to your move, then I start to complain. So
why you make this guy talk?
So me this thing if I no waste on our time on top of our beg. Like you should just calm down.
But if you come to think of it, I'm also feeling something that he's feeling.
Okay.
And it comes back to what we say to these musicians. Sometimes it's the things we say. So, for instance, for the past 2-3 years, let's look at Black Sheriff. If you go out there and you're having any musical conversation, everybody will say, Charlie, the new chap in town, Black Sheriff. They even do and even compare him. Shatawale 5 years new hit Ben album. He doesn't have any hit song. This one doesn't have any hit song. So everybody seems to be talking about that one person at a time. And when Black Sheriff released the sermons and he was giving the KKT and look at the industry.
Yeah.
Black Sheriff. Like it was as if nobody else was alive in the industry. I'm sure that is what Kelvyn Boy is talking about.
But before Black Sheriff, somebody was enjoying it.
So at that time,
and in fact now even we can even compare. Black Sheriff is not enjoying that kind of talkability now.
So now we are done with him.
Yes.
We say we move on to King Promise.
That's how the whole thing
the same work we are talking
about.
Because what we are saying now, when Black Sheriff was dropping the KKT and whatever, he was working
and people
everybody's working.
No, I'm not saying people are not working. Listen,
but
people are. You can't force the audience to love anybody's works. That one nobody can do. That is why the artist will go to studio and say, I am dropping a banger, but your banger cannot be banger to the public. The public will decide what is the banger to them. And when they decide that, yes, you are working all right, but your work has not been recognized among them or accepted among them yet. It doesn't mean you are not working. So everybody will be working, but at each point in time, you will get the people accepting one
yes.
at a time. And so
it's all over the world.
Yes.
That's how it is.
Well,
You know, as we were talking, I want
okay,
to.
let's do a move on to. Yeah, no, say what you're
Okay,
saying.
so as we were talking, something also came to my mind right now. See, if you want, I think him saying that Ghana does not support 2 artists or 3 artists at the same time. I think it is a case of whereby our artists are they all putting the work collectively together. This is why I'm saying that.
What do you mean?
Okay, this is why I'm saying that. You know, being in the Nigerian space, right? There was a time whereby every Saturday, like every Friday, we are looking out. We have a list of artists that are dropping songs. Like it got to a point like on Fridays I'll go to Tunde Edno's page and I'll see like almost 6 artists dropping song on a Friday. You get my point? On a Friday, 6 artists dropping a song on a Friday. There's a clash on the internet already. Like one Wizkid fan base already there. This fan base there. So there's a talkability between the artists at the same time. At least it's not for anything. During the hour the song is going to drop. You get my point? This is what I'm saying collectively. So like the Nigerian musicians or the Nigerian music space, they do something like they probably drop song like back to back where they give dates attached to them. As I did like this, I feel know when Whiskey they drop in next single. Where as it maybe he say they drop next week Friday. Kizania to the talk say they drop that Friday. Even it has got to the extent that the artists now look at themselves. Okay, if Whiskey they can't drop a single this Friday, make a shift and go next week Friday. So like it's not about you are not waiting for the support. The artists are working to get that support. They are working to get that support because and to make it fun, to make it very funny now.
Should we even call it support or appreciation of
your works?
Like, why should we call it support? Who is supporting what?
Okay.
Support define. We are even
okay. Let's see if we can do this as our last story. Because of time, let's see if we can do this as our last story. We have chanced on an interview of Samini, and a man like Samini is still not giving up on the Sarkodie saga. Remember what happened, or what transpired between him and Sarkodie some years ago, and how it resurfaced on Twitter, came onto radio. According to the headline, Samini is still pained, and Samini is only calling for just one thing. According to Samini, the only thing that will make him move to Sarkodie for friendship is an apology. And I'm asking that whatever he's asking for, first of all, is it very necessary? And again, will Sarkodie one day render this apology to Samini? So the name calling and all the heckling and here and there stops one day. Richie, I'm sure there is a video that if you want us to watch, we can watch briefly. Then I go to my people to get their opinions. Then we can run away.
The eye. Could something have happened in the past, or is this all coming from
nothing?
Just
this is coming off of just when he thinks that
more than what meets the eye? Could something have happened in the past, or is this all coming from
nothing?
Just
this is coming off of just when he thinks that he get the sharpest mind. Tell me one track from him where being alone do way big like that. Doesn't he just go around using everybody as he can and as he can?
Is that what he does?
That's what he came to do with me. So I can confirm that's what he does. You sent me a song, Love Rocks. I took 24 hours to do that verse and send to you. And even that made him do his 3rd verse on the song because he realized the way Batman chewed the song. If I do my name is property.
I feel.
So that energy I showed him, I expected that to be reciprocal if I ever need anything from you, because really and truly it's for the excitement of the fans. I don't need you, Sark, to make me relevant in this space. I don't. Neither do you need me to make you relevant in your space. Collaboration makes our fans excited, and it makes the game, nice. So I did that collaboration with you under 24 hours. Because one, I didn't want you to feel I am pressured by that song you sent.
Yeah.
I want you to know it's on. If you send another one, it's on. I like those challenges.
Yeah.
But how is it okay for you, this small boy, to receive my song and ask me questions, and then after that dip and give me blue ticks till I release my project, till years down the line, till I actually get to speak about it casually online, for you to throw it down like nothing happened? What?
Okay. So you clearly haven't moved on from that.
No.
You haven't?
No.
You haven't forgiven him?
No.
You haven't forgiven him?
No. Has he asked for forgiveness?
If he does, you would forgive him?
Of course.
So if he never
it's
does...
as simple as that. If a man is remorseful and tells you, Charlie, sorry, say I pour red oil for your white shadow, you're cool. But if the man tell you, say, oh, by yourself, this small thing where you're waiting, how are you going to be cool and say, that type of I forgive you is I leave you to God kind of forgive. It's not I forgive you. It's I leave you to the maker. You think say you're right here. All right, cool. Go around and just keep pouring. Keep pouring. You will meet your meter. That is that type of I forgive you. That's not what I do.
Okay.
So that I don't do.
Okay.
I either forgive you or I don't. Me and Sark no be cool. No.
That's sad.
He be disrespectful young artist to an older artist. And he tried to make it seem like I was exaggerating and I was pulling things from out of nowhere. And that is what I feel peeved about. And I think he should take back those words, go back to his conscience, and on the next time he sees me, if he ever feels like approach and shake hand, he should just rehearse what he needs to say to me.
So if he just brings out his hand,
he should rehearse what he wants to say to me.
Otherwise, you won't shake him.
I'll shake him, but I'll wait for what he wants to say. If he has no words, I'll just shake, and then we keep it moving. But I have no words until he has something to say, which I believe should be apologetic and remorseful.
But they say that you being the older person, can you just let it go and take it as he's
like
young, maybe
girl.
He doesn't understand.
You speak like church girl.
I speak like a church girl.
Yeah.
I'm a church girl.
But those be the fakest. Those be the fakest.
Hey.
Yeah.
So now the straight bullet is hitting me too.
This one no be straight. This one no be straight.
The straight bullet is.
You see why I know You see why sometimes
I do you.
This is why I know they do the interviews
What
sometimes.
I do you?
Because you know I hit the inside. This one no be straight. This be direct.
Hey.
No be straight. You know.
Okay.
But you know. No man can play God.
Of course.
All of these I'm saying, I mean, I'm trying to add humor to why we're here.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, I can't hold grudges forever. I just feel disrespected by a younger folk that I expected reciprocal action from.
Yeah.
So that I have learned a lesson from.
Okay.
And moving on, I know how to deal with these people, and I know how not to expect too much from who you've done stuff for.
Okay.
Mighty Samini. Boy! Chemo, why are you so worked out? No, Chemo is worked out. I don't even get it.
I still don't get.
You don't get what?
Samini, what he's trying to say, or
what simple apology a man is looking for, you don't get. You don't get how.
And you have to force an apology like that?
Apologize to me. I'm a big man. I'm a big man. In fact, I just got a degree from Gimpa.
And Sarkodie is young.
Yes, he has not bagged the degree at the moment. I have bagged it.
The small boy.
Yeah, man.
Sarkodie.
So small boy and big boy is measured
by the age or the
no.
degree that.
But reality to Sammy wants to say he's older than him.
Okay. I think he's older than him. Samini is 41 now, and Sarkodie is 30 something. So 2 years or something older. Okay, good for him. I mean,
yeah, man.
Aging is good.
Yeah.
Until people start using it against you.
Oh,
so Sarkodie is 38 and Samini is 41. So 3 years difference. And he says it as if he's 10 years older. I mean, 30. First of all, 41 and 38, they are age mates. That's how you categorize them. No researcher or nobody will make it look like it's separate. In fact, if you have seen any research grouping ages, 38 and 41 will be in the same group. They are age mate. So I think Samini should not dwell on that thing too much. Like the small boy. No, they are age mate. So, and again, yes, I can't say never as they say, because Sarkodie may go like, okay, let me just do what he wants and things will be okay.
Okay,
like
there
so
will be
that,
peace.
Yes, so that there will be peace. So I won't say Sarkodie will never do that, but I don't see Sarkodie doing that now.
Why?
Because he got the opportunity to do that and he didn't do it. So yes, yeah, of course, on HFM.
Oh,
I
okay,
think
okay.
he had the opportunity to do what Samini wanted, but he didn't do it. So now I don't see where the opportunity will come again that Sarkodie will do it. And Sarkodie has his number. If he wanted to do it, or if he wants to do it, he will call him and do whatever he wants. But he hasn't. So I doubt Sarkodie will do it now. I don't know the future. Maybe Tracy will say something for Sarkodie to change his mind and then go and do it. You know, women, when they are around you, they can make things happen. Yeah. But Samini, I think he should slow down, or he should just move on with his life. That's how life is. And the reasons and how he's putting things, that's why I'm not so comfortable with his way of justifying whatever feeling that he's having. One, he is trying to say that Sarkodie is a in his own way small boy. And that one I disagree with him. And again, the next one will be the input or what I put in doing his thing. He should do the same thing for me. You are not equal. You are not the same. You are Samini, he is Sarkodie. Why are you expecting that he will put the same energy that you put in doing his song, or in doing whatever that you did for him? It won't work. If you are looking for the same thing, then I'm sorry, you won't get it. Even if he does it for you, or he do something for you, you cannot measure the input of his energy, enthusiasm, or the time, the duration that he has to use to do your work. You can't measure those things. So if you are calling for it like the way I did his for him, I was expecting him to do the same for me. I mean, you are not being realistic. That one, it won't work. He can't put in the same energy, the same time, the same vibe, whatever that you are looking for. It won't work. Even in your own family, it doesn't work like that. Why do you think that it will work for somebody that you are not coming from the same blood? Like, it won't work. So he should be realistic. And then again, yes, it is not nice for somebody to do whatever that Sarkodie did to you. Like, you want him to be on a song and he's not even giving you clear signal that I'll do it or not. But we understand in Ghana here, another way of saying that I won't do it is what Sarkodie did. And I think Samini is aware of it. But still, he's pretending that if somebody is not responding to your request to do something, it means I won't do it. Is he saying that he doesn't understand that, or he has not even done that to somebody before? There will be people who will complain about the same thing about Samini. So I think he should be realistic and leave it like that, because it's not okay, it's not nice. As you said, you were not happy about what happened. Yes, you can say that, yes, I wasn't happy about what happened, but such is life, let's move on. But for you to hold it with these two things that I disagree with you, he's a small boy. He is not putting in the same energy as I did for him. I mean, that one, he's not being realistic, and it will not work out for him in any way. I don't see it.
So the apology won't come?
I would say never, as I said.
Okay.
But I don't have any reason to feel or believe that it will come.
Interesting. Very political. I'm not saying it won't come, but I'm not seeing.
Yes. First of all, I want to say that nobody wants to be in Samini's shoes. I understand how he feels as an artist, that I've done something for a colleague artist and is expecting something. Clearly, he had expectations, collaborating with Sarkodie. He said that he wanted Sarkodie to reciprocate whatever thing he did in the past. I think Samini, it is okay for him to be peeved. Yes, it is okay for him to be peeved. Like I'm saying, if we are put in his shoes, maybe we might do the same or might even do worse. Sorry. However, I think he is saying so many things to mean that he meant different, but he actually means the same thing. He said he doesn't need Sarkodie to make him relevant in this space. But you want a collaboration with him. That collaboration will make you relevant.
Now he doesn't want it again.
He doesn't want what?
No, the collaboration.
He doesn't want the collaboration.
No. But he said it. There are other headlines that said I don't need Sarkodie's collaboration.
Actually, what he meant was that collaboration that he was even expecting in the past, that today he is peeved about. He thinks that he didn't go to Sarkodie for that collaboration to make him relevant like that. Like he was just feeling like, oh, my baby man, but that's not it. You needed that relevance. You needed it 100%. At every point in time. In fact, if you're a smart music business person, you will know some of these things. You know where to tap to and where not to tap to. So if you know that I have to go to Chemo, then you need Chemo to make yourself relevant or to make your work appreciated by the masses.
Yeah, I always say that. Power to the people.
So, like, he wants to paint a picture like, yeah, me, I'm a big boy, I'm a big guy on my own. Yes, we understand. Salute to you. You're a legend. In fact, your contribution to this music space, nobody can argue or doubt it.
Yeah.
On paper, nobody can do that argument. But when it comes to the music business, playing the music cards, the music game, some of the things he is saying actually means the same thing. You needed Sarkodie. You needed him to be part of whatever project you are doing, to make you relevant, to make the people appreciate you at that time. Because now, if it is Sarkodie's name that they are mentioning or Black Sherif's name that they are mentioning more than Samini, why? The question is, why are they doing that now? Why are they not still doing Samini like the Linda days, like my own times? Why? So me, I would say that as a big brother in the industry, he should just let things go. Because first of all, he cannot.
Was suggesting.
Yeah. First of all, he cannot. In fact, it is not even appropriate for him to force apology from anybody. It is still wrong on his part to demand an apology. It makes him look some way in my eyes. It makes him look some way. Like if Sarkodie should be remorseful, he should struggle with his pillow and be remorseful and come and say that, oh, I'm remorseful of what I did to you and that I apologize for ABCD. It's as simple as that. That said, Samini should also sit back. Because I was thinking, when Shemo was talking, I was thinking about something. Sorry. If whatever things Sarkodie did to him is karma, because he has also done it to somebody. Do you know how you feel the pain and the payback of karma? It is when you hold grudges like this. Like, I've done something to Chemo, and then now in my dealings, now Sammy Flex is doing the same thing to me, and then I feel pain and I'm holding grudges against you. In fact, that pain, it will never stop.
True.
It will keep coming.
I agree.
It will keep coming. So if he knows, he should go back and look into his books. If he has also given anybody blue ticks concerning collaborations before, he should sit back, go into memory, Has anybody sent him song that he ignored? Has he given anybody time, date, we will do this, and he didn't do it, and the people were coming at him and he ignored. He was so busy, he didn't mind them. If he has done that before, I will advise him. I will advise Samini to let it go. He should, in fact, he shouldn't wait for Sarkodie to come and apologize. He should forgive Sarkodie
first.
Yes, he should forgive Sarkodie first. Hold a clean heart and a peaceful mind.
Be the big boy.
Be the big boy, because if I look at him, it comes to me like he doesn't even have like a clear mind for Sarkodie now. And one of the biggest challenge in the music industry is some of these minds. I mean, I've been saying it. I keep saying it. People with Sammy, we are lucky he's sitting on TV with Bella and he's voicing out. Now, Sarkodie can sit back and say, "Oh, me who y'all crash Samini. Samini is peeved about me." So he can do something about it. There are some people they will not say it on any platform.
Today, I think I saw Sarkodie's post about friends become enemies. It was on Facebook. Let me see. When I saw it, I knew, could this be a message to some people?
So, I wish he would just let things go and leave his life.
Friends to enemies.
That's the name of the song.
Friends to enemies.
Featuring, it's a song.
Young girl.
It's a song. Oh, Sabe, you so crowd up on you. He's going to catch up. You see, so that's I mean, I think that we all have to, maybe we should come together and apologize on Sarkodie's behalf, so that somebody will forgive him, and then he can also continue and do his work. Because me, like I said, it's inappropriate to me for somebody to be demanding or forcing an apology from Sarkodie.
From a small boy.
From a small boy. No, let the small boy go and sleep and then understand. I know what I did to this my senior brother. It is not good. Let me go and apologize to him. Oh, oh, me. It makes a lot of sense. Right now, if the way you are training yourself about on platform, saying I've still not let it go. The only time I will do this is when he is remorseful and come to apologize. If Sarkodie even comes to that, apology might not even be genuine. At some point in time, Sarkodie can sit back and feel like, okay, now I think the public is siding with Samini, so let me just go and tweet that, oh, Samini, I'm sorry. Then they will sympathize with him. He will use those clouds to do whatever thing he wants.
Okay.
So you should just calm down and then let things, Charlie.
Okay. After Sam, we are closing. Sam, speak finally on this, and let's wrap up our time up, please.
Okay, so Samini, being a legend in the industry.
Yeah, he is.
He is. Where my own concern is coming from is if this is happening between Samini and Sarkodie, then what's legacy or what lesson are we leaving behind with the likes of Black Sheriff and the Kiddie coming up? Because I just believe like in the industry there's hierarchy, and hierarchy should be respected. It is the older generation that will teach the younger ones how to treat their superior.
True.
And I'm saying this because of my background and the place I'm coming from. You will never see, like you hardly see any artist in particular disobey the likes of Two-Face in such manner. It's not because they don't want to disrespect, but like we've placed them in a certain place that there's not any outfly that will just go around them and mess with them.
I know, right?
And if the likes of the Bunch, Olamide have done something wrong, like if they've passed the wrong message to those that are coming, they also will have been disrespecting the younger folks, the older folks right now. So my own concern now is if this is happening between Samini and Sarkodie, what legacy or what lesson are they passing unconsciously to the Black Sheriff that is coming? Which means tomorrow a Black Sheriff can do something to Stonebwoy, disrespect Stonebwoy, anyhow. The reason why I'm saying this is because I just feel like maybe all what my senior colleagues have said is right. They've said as in they've it's the new one here, but I just feel like let me just go through another direction. Let me just go try to bring it from another angle of we're in an institution which is the industry, and we want people to act a certain way. There's a certain protocol they should follow. So Samini, I was trying to Google online to know who came into limelight first. What time and Sarkodie came into limelight and what time Samini came into limelight. But I want to believe Samini is in the game before Sarkodie.
Oh yeah.
Irrespective of the age, if the age is just 1 year, 1 month, or 2 minutes, Samini came into this game before you. You giving him a blue tick without saying anything is disrespectful. It's just like me as a father calling my son. He's hearing me and he's ignoring my name, and he's in the same house with me. The first thing I'll ask him, didn't you hear me calling you? You get what I'm trying to say? Now, where I feel like it's going to the extreme is the fact that Samini has said, I've not forgiven Sarkodie. I feel like it should be like the older person here and let it go. Let it go in the sense that you don't have to say he's a small boy. Your action can place him wherever you want to place him. Actions speak louder than words, they say. You can place Sarkodie where you feel he should be placed with your action. You get what I'm trying to say? Like you don't have to come online or on air to be demanding an apology from Sarkodie. What Sarkodie did, yes, is very wrong. But I want to ask a question. Has he also reached out to Sarkodie to ask him why he didn't reply his blue ticks?
Yeah, that was the Twitter thing. And Sarkodie also got an opportunity only to respond on radio, and it did not land well. In fact, Sarkodie, I'm sure if Roland is here, he would say Sarkodie has apologized, because Sarkodie said, if what I did affects or insults your sensitivities or something, then I'm sorry.
Sorry about how you feel.
Sorry about how
That's an apology in a way.
Yeah, I'm sorry about how you feel. Yeah,
he has apologized.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Roland,
so he has, for me, what you said, he has apologized. Maybe there's not another.
So many things that is not enough.
It's not. You should come and prostrate.
It should be unequivocal.
Unqualified apology.
You should come and prostrate
without any condition
and say, "Boss man, I'm sorry." See, I just feel like,
Daddy, I'm sorry.
Our
big bro, I'm sorry.
Our man, our legend. Let us give him his flowers. Our legend is doing too much. He should let it go. He should let it go. See, Sarkodie have disrespected him, yes, but he should let it go. Where we'll have gotten my own kudos here is letting Sarkodie know that you are an example to those coming behind. What you've done, would you love Kiddy doing it to you, or the Black Sheriff doing it to you? You don't need Sarkodie's apology. What you've done in the industry enough, like that respect will be there forever, regardless of what Sarkodie has done to you. I've known Sammy since like way back. I've seen his life path. This is a force to be reckoned with. So if you just forget the apology, let him be. Place him where you want to place him in your heart. Forgive him. Let him go. And I love the way Belamudi was, trying to let them know that, hey, even Christ, our Lord and Savior, asks us to forgive. So let him forgive Sarkodie and let Sarkodie go. And with maybe he's looking for a relevant or something. He can't deny that he.
Do you know my fear for Samini? If he doesn't take care, and this keyboard gangsters, Twitter, whatever people get receipts of him ignoring somebody or giving somebody blue ticks, he is finished. In fact, he has opened himself up for more disrespect.
He is finished completely.
He is finished completely. He shouldn't push this thing.
Okay, so wrap up.
Let me wrap up. So, and where the issue now is coming from is, even when is demanding an apology from Sarkodie. Before he is demanding his apology from Sarkodie, what are the music player, the industry player doing? Have they gone to like message Sarkodie? Not even message. I want a public approach that, hey, you don't do that to Sammy. No, that kind of thing.
Nobody can go to Sarkodie with that conversation.
Okay, so that's what I just feel like maybe they should have done.
Legends on their own.
They're all legends on their own. That's true.
Well,
Sarkodie is just a small boy. He should apologize.
Sarkodie should go apologize to let peace reign.
Sammy is a bigger legend.
He's a bigger legend.
He's a small boy.
Well, it has been a quick one here on Showbiz Daily, and we had one story. Kwame Eugene has been in the news for some new songs writing. But actually, our time is up. We need to run away to go chase other things. So we will surely come back. Maybe I'll handle that in the editorial department. Then you guys can also get your contributions added to it. Special thanks to Team Dodo Solomon, to Sam, our Nigerian brother, to Nana Regan, to the producers of the show, Digital Rasta. He's called Currency. Richie Flex, he's the editor-director of the show. And to you out there, thanks for spending time with us. Remember to subscribe to us if you've not done that. And if you have not added your voice and opinion to this issue, Sammy Flex TV, we allow commentaries and opinions from our viewers. So feel free, be part of the family, and let's see what we can do. Tap Send is still telling you that now that we are approaching Christmas, you can send money from abroad to Ghana with no sweat. Get the app downloaded on your phone today, put in the bank details, and the promo code is SammyFlex. When you do this, call me and let me know that you've done that like some people do, and we'll sure be fine. My name is SammyFlex. I'll see you on the flip side. We're out of here.